Hands-on science projects are a great way to make learning fun for kids, and Halloween during a party or sleepover is the perfect time to put some of those projects into action. Mr. Science Jason Lindsay is back with some more amazing experiments for us. Great to have you with us.
Glad to be here. Halloween time, lots of spooky sounds, spooky things. Just realize it's science.
Yeah, and that makes it fun.
It does, it really does. Does your pumpkin explode at your house, Meryl?
No.
Good news, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully yours doesn't either. But we're going to put a special ingredient on the inside of here, and when we add water, a chemical reaction will happen, and when I ignite that gas that's created, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth will come out. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Go ahead and add some of that special ingredient in there.
And this is something that people can't buy and shouldn't do at home.
You should not do this
This is only for a science expert.
Exactly, a science teacher. So
like
go ahead, that should work. Go ahead and pour that in there.
All right.
And while I'm adding the water, you go ahead and add your goggles to your face just to protect you there.
All right.
I'm going to add my water inside. You'll notice the gas is building up on the inside.
So what's actually happening in there?
A chemical reaction, and it's going to build up that explosive gas. And we know a chemical reaction is happening whenever we see the smoke, we see a color change, we smell something. Do you smell anything?
Yeah, I do. And you've cut a little hole out of the back.
I did, so we can ignite it. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow!
The eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
And it's burning on the inside.
It is. And
that went all the way across the studio.
It did, yes.
Awesome.
Everybody's okay. Safe science, right?
Cool.
But there's the fire. Hopefully yours does not do that at home overall. We don't want it to. Now, the next thing I have over here is some dry ice. Very, very, very cold, like negative 109 degrees below zero. We know here in the Mid-South, when it gets 32 degrees, people start saying it's too cold, it's snowing, whatever it might be. This is way below that. Here it is right here, frozen carbon dioxide gas. Now, I won't let you touch this because I have gloves on, you don't. If you were to touch this and leave your hand on there for a very long time, your finger might fall off. So that's not good.
Okay.
So make sure there's always an adult around before you do any science, kids. So hold that for me, Meryl. And what I want you to do is to press that against the fork.
Oh my gosh. Why did you do that?
It's so cold. So basically the molecules in this fork and in the spoon here in a few minutes are vibrating back and forth. It's saying, get this off of me.
That's
pretty
so
loud,
cool. So we
isn't it?
could do that at home.
You could.
If we're handling the
with
dry
the
ice
adult.
properly. That's
now
really
I have
neat.
a spoon. Will it sound different?
Oh.
So let you try that. Put it on there. Does sound different, doesn't it? You hear that? I don't hear anything. Do you?
Not much.
Pretty loud, and that's because it's so cold the spoon and fork is vibrating back and forth.
If we do that with a smaller spoon at home?
It wouldn't be as loud,
Right.
but you would still hear sound. You could also put a quarter on there and listen to it vibrate back and forth.
Okay.
This is frozen carbon dioxide gas. It doesn't melt, it sublimates. So if I were to leave this on the table and come back an hour later, it would be dry, hence dry ice. So let's speed up sublimation. I'm going to put this in here.
Okay.
Notice the cloud that we're creating up above.
Yeah, that's fun.
Now, what I'm going to do is I have some dish detergent on a rag over here, and I'm going to try to capture this specific cloud inside of my container. Sometimes this is tricky, sometimes we can do it pretty easy, and I think today is a good day.
Ooh.
Okay, look at that. We're going to let that cloud on the inside continue to build up. Notice how this bubble is growing.
So that's just regular old dish soap.
Dish soap that you use to wash your dishes, a cloud on the inside. We're creating that cloud by adding a piece of dry ice on the inside. Now, when you want to, Meryl, just touch it and watch what happens.
It kind of looks like a ghost.
Ready? There's a ghost in there. Boom. And there's the ghost that kind of oozes out across the studio and into the floor. Now, we've released Ghost here at News Channel 5.
So fun.
Is this place spooky? Is it haunted?
It didn't used to be till you got
Until
here.
today?
That's what happens when Mr. Science shows up. I love it. If you'd like to have Mr. Science come to your child's school, you'll find all the details on our website at newschannel5.com. Thank you so much. What fun.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
You too.